Yeah. No, their playbook's fucking shit. There's like 3 formations I actually like in their playbook. The rest of it I gotta make 1,000 audibles.
Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the LSU Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Daniels. That's caught. It's Robinson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. formations. Running inside. It's Berry. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get close to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And he makes the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Delayed handoff. It's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dark. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success in throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Hands it off on the counter. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now, he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. Being chased. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it off.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Second down, he'll throw it. He'll take the deep shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to let it go. Got it down the field. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving out to the right. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Rush is on him. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Levitt. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's a heat. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got enough space.
You're a beast.
Touchdown LSU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Let it go. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Release to the back. Right on target this time. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
To the air on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
He might want another play. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum, not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tries to take the top off. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position. The fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking...
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Wants to throw on first down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. The Noles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Keeps looking downfield. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring
Yeah, that man coverage ain't no fun, is it, buddy?
So much in the first half. You thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Tight end now in motion. This is a designed run. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves.
way they patched that back shoulder shit that fast. Cause I was cooking with that motherfucker. There ain't no way they patched that shit that fast. I tried doing it twice last game and Buddy was on that shit. No, dude, fuck this game. Bro, they may have patched it, I'm dead ass. Bro, I fucking hope not. I was cooking with that shit. Well, now I'm getting double teamed. Dude, they're gonna have to do something with that, because that's ridiculous. Bro, it's... If you know what you're doing with it, that shit's OP as fuck. Bro, move. Fucked it up. They gotta do something with it. It's too good. But also, I mean, what do you do with a big ass motherfucker like that in real life? I mean, there ain't much you can do. If you leave him one-on-one, it's gonna happen. Like, bro, he's just... This dude's playing like Calvin Johnson. Okay. I messed up the meter and it got picked. Let's see, dog, like, that's just insane. Can't click on and do nothing with it either. So they don't play the ball. Dude, he's really not that bad. He just has a fucking pea shooter, dog. He throws it 50 yards. Dude's just a dog. I definitely will be recruiting contested specialists this year. Because this dude's just he's a bailout. If I have nothing, I can just launch it to this bitch. wouldn't even call it a bailout. It's like, I don't know. Dude, and no one has hit me with it. Okay, I threw a pick. I'm talking about nobody has hit me with it. The way I abuse it against some people. He's really not bad, but I'm probably not even going to start him. Dude, this Deuce Robinson dude is a dog. No, you gotta stop running with him a minute. Like just a half second. And then cut back into the ball and time it. And I'm telling you, he snags that motherfucker every time. My buddy is, you would think this was Calvin Johnson. He catches it damn near every time if I could do it right. Yeah, this dude, yeah. Dude, if you can do that and still have a good scheme, you're gonna wax the fuck out of people. You let that be in the game when we start our dynasty. I will. That will be a part of the offense. If you leave that motherfucker one-on-one, I'm gonna throw it to him.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. It's the LSU Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Daniels. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll run the screen. He breaks a tackle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen. But did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more.
Talk about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
On the run, it's Berry. Picks up the 1st down. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball. Come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Creates a little space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
To the air, it's Daniels. Going long. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to pass. Bring in the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. In the red area, it's Berry. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Fires into the end zone. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. LSU right back to the line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, LSU! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they take over with great starting field position, move it 36 yards. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led. There he goes! Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. The offense changing the play. To the ground. He's got it again.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
He hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got this defense on their heels.
Got enough for the first. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the right. Makes a grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Using his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Seminoles!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Under fire. Looking to the big tight end. They were trying to work the outside there. He played it perfectly, almost got the pick. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, going to the air. Caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
And after success like that on the bootleg, that's going to change the way the defense plays now. Every single time from here.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're undeterred. They're right back.
He's got it. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Crosses
Great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And the Noles will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early... Turning it on! Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. Got a little grass. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him on the ground. They can't keep getting gashed.
Throws to the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The give to Caden Durham. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. LSU quick to the line. Handoff, Caden Durham. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Like, you're not even making a read, you're just fucking throwing it to the platinum sure hands.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Got his man on the right. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They're throwing for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Caught! Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will give them the lead. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give out of the gun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down. There's a crease. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, I think this this running back has proved in this game here tonight that he can be counted on and relied on, right? And a big moment right here, late in the game when they need to run the ball to ice this thing, he's able to deliver.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense good.